how he thinks all the, and I'm not going to go into details because it's a pages of conversation, but man, he started off just mage, just flat out. He's a nice guy, he's just full of it.
In the Outback.
Of course, there's lots of mummies down in the Outback.
Normally I don't get, I don't social nighted on Facebook.
Cheers. Thank you.
I got an awesome person. I mean, I can trade the person.
Are we just drawing straight up? This one?
I don't even know anything about this
We
guy.
don't have
I want
enough.
to trade.
You got this one. Duke Dunder.
What do you have?
I don't know, some dude. I don't want him.
Who is he?
I don't know.
One-eyed dude.
Here, I'm a chick. Want to trade me? I don't want to be a chick.
So, you guys are partners, you guys are partners, we're partners.
Okay.
I'll take this one. I like this one.
He's male and he's French.
Cheer.
Can I talk with a
I
French
get free ally
accent
at the
first?
beginning.
Oh, French. Take the French out of your mouth and tell me what to do.
Is
that bugging you?
I'm
Jared?
female, Chinese, and social.
Jared, what's that bugging you?
What?
Like,
How social are you, really?
Wouldn't us be
Well, basically, we are teams of adventurers that are trying to find our fortune by scouring the globe to find all these different artifacts. Okay? So, we do that. Hi there. We do that by finding allies, equipping ourselves with better gear, and then going to the locations where there is hidden treasure and adventuring until we find it. So, real quick, I'll just go over everybody's cards with what that means. You've got specific abilities that you've got that are different for every character. For example, for hers, whenever she's not using a gun, she can re-roll any fight dice that she misses with, and we'll go over what that
Or I
means.
can make
That's
someone
Natasha's.
re-roll.
Or you can make someone re-roll a
successful
successful one. That's because she's got martial arts. She's good
I rock.
at fighting. And if she, once per sneak test, she can re-roll a single die. You'll see what that means when we start getting into more of that. But the stuff that we've all got, at the bottom, there are 4 stats. There's combat, agility, cunning, and lore. What those numbers are good for is that tells you how many... Yes, perfect. It tells you how many dice you're going to be rolling to do different tests that come up. Combat's obviously for whenever you fight. Agility is for any kind of test where you have to be, nimble and trying to do something. Cunning is how clever and resourceful you are, and lore is how much you know about history and things like that.
Smart, but
I'm an idiot.
She's done.
Girl, you
Also, in the
know.
bottom right, there is wounds, which is how many wounds you can take before you're incapacitated. And defense is how many, if your character has where it says defense, it's how many wounds you get to ignore each time you get attacked. So I've got 1, so you have to do 2 wounds to me in each attack to hurt. Generally, we're not going to be attacking each other, but we're going to be zipping around fighting all sorts of different enemies and Nazis and stuff like that.
Need mustache, just saying.
Right. So let's roll to see who goes first. But we're in teams. So Billy and I are a team. You guys are a team, and you guys are a team. So we'll roll to see which team goes first.
Team Glenn Fittich.
Dang, right.
All right.
So grab. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. We all roll, and we're rolling basically for what's called initiative. But we all roll off.
We do that.
And that
Okay,
determines
so
who
the
goes
people who
first.
didn't roll
And
get
that
roll.
changes every turn. Every time it goes all the way around.
Again.
So now you've got to roll.
I roll again?
Yeah, I did that wrong the first time.
Why don't we just, the
Do it
people
again.
who didn't roll?
Everybody roll.
That's too
Oh.
complicated.
4.
4. 6.
Dang, girl.
6.
You suck.
So you're first.
Oh.
So she gets the frog.
Oh. I gotta be the Murphy frog.
you sound so good, Tasha.
Huh?
Dang, girl.
Dang. I do that all the time, and I feel like it's offensive.
Girl,
All right.
Exactly
So
what I was like.
on your turn, if you get the little card that tells you everything that goes on. On your turn, you roll to move. Any player that rolled, did anybody roll a 1 for the initiative roll?
Billy did.
that lovely
You
gentleman.
get an event card.
I also need my ally for my starting thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, some people might start with stuff. Billy starts with an ally.
How do you
Any
know that?
cards that you get,
It'll say, like, here.
go face up.
Bill.
Oh, nice.
I
You probably don't, but I think Jared starts with 1
I start with
fortune.
I start with a gear and a fortune.
Yeah, so there's your gear.
Yes.
How do you know you start
That's
with
my
Bull
team right
whip.
there,
Here's-
boys.
I don't understand. How do you know you start with that?
It says it on your card.
Yeah,
Your little
not everybody does.
Starting with,
I'm an idiot.
starting with
And you
the
start with-
classic Indiana
I
Jones
know you
bullwhip
Unfortunate.
I feel
of
she's in
glory.
nightclubs.
So the way that you win is you have to be the first team to accumulate 20. No, it's 20. So 25 fortune. Fortune is this currency,
Okay.
and that's what you get. Basically, what you want to try to get to win the game. This is glory. Glory you'll get from adventuring, from different events that'll happen and stuff like that. And you use the glory to either buy that wherever that deck set that says common items. You can use it whenever you're in a city to buy items. You can spend it to do different stuff based on cards and things that it tells you there. So the way that you accumulate more fortune is you go and you obtain one of. You go to any of the locations where those artifacts are at. Which
How do I get there?
Now, what artifacts? Are you meaning these skulls here?
yes, the skulls each correspond with one of the artifacts.
Alright, so
The number with the gold coin on it
And
is
there's
how
four
much
colored
fortune you
skulls.
can sell that for if you obtain that and take it back to a city. The bottom right number, which is the little shield with the cross spears, that's how many dangers, which is this deck, that you have to overcome in that area in order to
so
obtain
like
that.
this is the armor of the dam.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Putting the two together, this
And
is what,
some of them
then that.
will have little special rules that happen down at the bottom. One of them I saw, it's like your character is -1 cunning while you're adventuring for that. But it'll say it when you go to where they're at.
Okay.
So what you do is on your turn,
We're gonna lose. I'm so sorry.
you roll to move,
Okay.
and that's how many spaces you can move.
What are you talking about?
Any adjacent cities count as a space. So, for example, to move out of a city from Cairo to Egypt, that's one
Here's
space.
mine.
And any of the water spaces cost that many spaces to move into. So, for example, if I had rolled a 2, I could move to here, but I couldn't move here because this space is worth 2. I could move there. But if I was here and I rolled a 4, I could have 1. While you are in a city, you can either buy one of these common items, which you can actually look at, and it costs the number of glory that's in the top right of the card. Or you can buy an ally or a gear card. It costs 5 glory to buy one of these, and you just draw and take whatever's on the top.
And you got locations,
And we get glory.
Nazi
at random,
enemies.
basically.
allies, gear,
Yeah.
and then
Enemies and Nazi enemies will come into play. Sometimes the adventure will be like, fight a Nazi enemy or whatever. And then you draw a card, and that's what you have to fight.
Nazis.
now
Hate
did
those
you
guys.
did you say like you have mountain
Yeah,
here, ravine? I'm assuming.
Okay, what the little
Anchor.
symbols mean?
All night.
What the
Ocean.
anchor means on a city, that means you can move into the water space from the city because it's a port. So, for example, Cairo, you can't move to the Mediterranean from Cairo because it doesn't have the little port thing.
Okay.
So, but New York, you could.
New York, you could, and you can move to either one of those spaces.
Yeah, that
What
has
is,
the
what is
anchor.
this
From
supposed
here
to
I can
represent?
move.
This is
From
a
here
mountain,
now I could move.
obviously.
What those symbols mean?
Like this is winter. Or
There are
something?
times that it will say if
Winterfell? What?
one of the dangers will say if you are in a desert, and if like you're adventuring here, and it says if you're in a desert, that's what the symbol means. It's desert, jungle, mountain, ice.
Looks like a
What's the little heartbeat one?
That's
That's
the ice.
What?
Oh, is that
Ice.
ice? Okay.
Yeah. But that
that.
there's a lot of times where there'll be keywords. Like anytime there's one of the dangers, like for example, the cargo plane mishap at the danger flying. So if you have like the pilot character, you'd get a roll extra dice based on keywords and stuff. And anytime you end your turn in a city space, before anything happens, before you buy it or anything, you draw a city card. Some things are good, some things are bad, some things are challenges.
You're going to be answering a lot of questions as we go.
That is
Sure,
fine
yeah.
because this is one of those that
Yeah, I don't think it was best
once
that
you
I
get
go first.
once you get the
This is when I'm actually happy.
once you get the
That makes me great.
the basics, then you know it's all right.
Cool.
So go ahead and roll to move,
That should capture
Just
fast,
one.
so you can
Just
move
one.
around fast.
and if you roll a 1
Oh, yeah.
for movement, you get an event
In
card.
video. it'll-
Oh, that's the other thing. Event cards
Yeah,
are
that's
cards you can share with your partner that you got them. Event cards are cards that are played that can either give you a benefit or can hinder the other player, but they're kept secret between the partnerships. But for example, one of my very favorite cards is called "It Belongs in the Museum." It's when you get back to the city, like if you had a relic or an artifact and you got back to the city and you were going to sell it, I can play "It Belongs in a Museum," and instead of getting the fortune, you get that amount in glory.
Nice.
So it stops you from making the money.
Making
Because it's me
fortune.
calling you out saying, hey, why are you trying to sell this? It belongs in a museum. So you're like, fine.
Suck, basically.
But yeah, go ahead and 5. So you are here.
Yes.
Now, the goal is to... The best thing to do is to try to get to the artifacts as quick as you
You
can.
can get to that one or that one, right?
You could get to either one of them. Yeah, she could go 1, 2, 3, 4 and go for this one. That's a good one. You only need 2 dangers, like to overcome 2 dangers
That's
to
what I
get
was just
5.
looking at.
Alright.
So this one's excellent. 3 to get 7. 7's about as much as any single one is worth. But that's way over here.
What is that? Okay, that's way over.
You could get to it.
She could still
1,
do it.
2, 3, 4, 5. You could go to that
You
one
could
even
do
if
that
you
one.
wanted.
The fourth
That
one
was
in the
not bad.
Bahamas.
Sure, why not?
Go to
Caribbean.
the dude one.
The owner of the dam,
Get a
please.
deal.
Yes, go over there.
You want to go to this one?
Yeah.
So it goes, just so you know, you got to go 1 into Egypt, 2 to there, 3, 4 to move there, and then 5 to move there.
Sweet.
So it is adventuring time.
Okay.
Adventure.
So this deck is weird, and the way that this works, and this will be where you learn how skill tests work. You don't draw from the top because these are double-sided cards. What happens is if you screw up on this one, it goes to what's called a cliffhanger. You don't fail, you're not automatically dead, but it's a cliffhanger. So you fail the cargo plane mishap, now do you know how to fly? The pilot's dead, and now you have to, on your next turn, because it's a cliffhanger, on your next turn you have to try and do another check to safely land the plane, or whatever it is.
No, I can fall out of an inflatable boat.
Exactly. Just get in a fridge, you'll be fine. So your first challenge is a maze of caves.
That almost
It says,
works.
find your way through the cavernous maze or attempt to decipher the ancient markings scratched into the walls. So now we get to do a cunning test or a lore test, which means you can either use your cunning
Same in both.
to try to find your way through, or you can use your lore test to decipher the writing that's on the wall. So you look at your cunning and your lore and
They're the
see which
same.
is
3
better.
in both.
Well, it's an easier check, because what this says is cunning 6+ or lore 5+.
So
Oh shit!
Which means what you do is you get as many dice,
Plus.
you get as many dice
Oh.
as your lore is, because it's an easier test to make.
And she has to get more
So
than
you have to,
5.
you want to
That
get
more
at
sucks.
least 1 5,
Okay.
because these X's are how many successes you need
Agility is decent.
We're about
to pass
get
this
even.
challenge. Okay, so you got 1.
4,
So
5.
that one stays
One
aside,
Okay.
and then I'll keep that you have 1, and then you roll the
I think it's
2,
your other-
the other 2
This
dice.
stuff here.
Your other stuff.
So as long as you get 1 success, you can keep going until you get all of them, or you don't roll any
Gotta
5.
rely on these two.
She did it.
Oh, she killed it.
So she killed him. So she got her way through that just fine. Now
Go you.
she gets a
What she got?
Not one.
Challenge marker or whatever.
a danger marker.
Danger.
So she has to get through 2 more.
So you get a danger marker. This goes next. You get to keep that. That says
Okay.
use. Now you have your choice. Oh, I forgot. You get
Oh, I forgot.
here. Do you want to be glory guy?
Yeah, man.
She gets 3 glory. The big ones are 5. The small ones are 3.
Oh shit.
You get 3 glory for succeeding with that.
That was a big one.
Now what you can do
And there's...
is you can either press on and keep going, or you can camp down.
So is
If
she
you
getting?
camp down,
She gets 3
if you camp down, you get to keep that 3 glory.
Motherfucking
Okay.
If you
cool.
press your luck and you fail,
Let's
you
separate
don't get
this
that
one
glory.
next to
But
this.
she still keeps the danger?
Danger, danger.
If
If she fails?
no, if she fails, she loses the danger.
Okay, so you
If you fail, you
everything
lose
is there.
everything. She doesn't really have that yet, but that gets put aside that she gets to keep if she totally succeeds or if she camps down. So you can decide to press your luck and do the next danger, or you can camp down, keep the danger marker, keep the glory, and
Ooh,
keep
remember that
adventuring on your
press
next
your luck
turn.
thing?
Can I
Games that
consult
you
with
don't
my
like?
partner?
Yeah. But remember,
Don't like it.
somebody else can come in and try to get 3 danger markers before you do.
Danger, danger.
And she lies.
So on somebody else, whoever's right here,
I'm done with this.
whoever's right here, if she gets enough movement, she could try to come, but she's here
That's
on your
me.
team.
Girl.
So,
Hey, look, me and you are like right here. We're good.
So,
I would
Let's
say.
go get that.
cooperative do
Yeah.
team danger stack? I can't remember.
I like. That's
'Cause
why I
what
haven't
are
thought. I
they
was
gonna
like,
go
yeah,
for?
we
These two of them, would that
These
count?
are the only
No.
ones working.
us
it's
two.
still individual
Right
adventure.
there.
No, it would.
And
And if
they
they
would
do,
go after the
you're
crow,
next
'cause
I
turn,
can't
you
remember.
just
It's been a
have
while
to
since we
use
dealt with
shield.
this.
And he's right. If you're adventuring with your
That's where we're
partner,
at.
Yeah.
on her turn,
As soon as
she
you
would
get
add
it,
towards your same danger
well,
marker because
yeah,
you're
it's
adventuring
just
together.
If I remember right, it only
Yeah,
works
you don't
at
wanna
that
break it,
same
so we'll
location.
be
You couldn't
Correct.
stack them at 2 different
Correct.
spots.
You would have to
Okay,
be the
so
same.
she
They probably
comes to
made it
my
back in the
location, she
day.
can help me
She
And
out.
I
could,
can
she could pick up from
They
easily-
where
were
you're at.
like,
I can easily get there.
nice. What is that?
You roll that many dice,
Mm-hmm.
and a 4, 5, or 6 does a wound to them.
Okay.
A 1, 2, or 3 doesn't do anything. But
So
they're going to be
yeah.
attacking you too.
So with that, if he chooses,
And so they get to roll
That's my
3 dice
wounds.
against you.
So with that,
Yeah.
if he chooses to do that, like if he chose to do the cunning,
Or
Then
he
he
could
would-
do.
Agility
Then he would
would be
get-
what I did.
So his wounds are 4, and they're gonna inflict 4, no matter what.
No, they're going to roll 4. That's how
They
many
roll
wounds
4
they
die.
have to take to die. So it could take him more than one
That's right.
round to kill him.
But he
And I
will
roll-
get 3.
I roll 3 dice.
They'll roll 3 dice against him.
They hit
And
on
they can take
4, 5, or
4.
6 just
But my
like he
combat,
would.
I got 3, so I'll roll 3 die against them.
Exactly.
Okay.
But they'll be rolling 3 against you.
Okay.
but like with those, if
Yeah.
he chose cunning, then it would be whatever his
Yeah,
cunning
never-
number was. That's how
Exactly.
many dice he gets to roll.
Exactly.
Our team is like
And the only way to
balls
escape
deep.
is to make a
yeah,
check
let's
at
get
the
in a
end.
fight.
If you run.
And in this case, he
That-
wouldn't be able to.
dude, that's how we roll.
I think statistically, I got
'Cause this is a
combat
danger. He
better
can't run
chance
from that
than
without-
agility.
Totally canceling out the
Your
danger.
combat is better
Because
than
agility,
your
I'd
agility.
have to
Now,
roll
if
5
if you drew a card that said fight
The 5 or
monsters, then
6
you could.
twice.
And you've
Yeah,
only
roll
got
5 or
because
6
it's part of the
twice.
danger.
and you only have 4
Still
agility.
stupid, But you just had to deal
I
with
got 4 agility, so I could
the
roll 4 die, and then
consequences
2 of them I'd have to roll 5.
could-
or
Oh,
6.
you're probably right.
Yeah.
Because I thought it'd
You wanna
be-
do that,
if
or you wanna do
if
combat?
I bet you're- I bet you're right.
Let's do
immediately.
combat.
We're
We're gonna
combat?
do combat. We're gonna
All right.
fight some people.
Fight
All
it.
right. Well, they
Do it.
attack you. The combat, the attacks happen at the same time.
Okay.
So
Keep track of the dice.
And fight.
they do 2 hits to you. So you ignore the first one because of your defense,
Yep.
but you take a wound.
Okay.
So that,
That
goes
was
on your
dumb.
card.
Why did you do that?
Now you did 2 wounds to them,
I
so
get-
they still have 2 wounds left,
and I have 3.
and you have 3. You can either try to make this check to escape,
Your check is an agility 5 plus.
at which point you'd face the cliffhanger, or you can keep trying to fight.
And you have 4, but I
need
don't
to
know what
get-
that means.
2 more wounds to them. What do you think?
I think you can.
One more shot at it.
Kick their ass, you
All right, let's kick their ass.
All right. You do 1 wound to them,
Better.
and they did 1 to you, but you got a defensive 1, so you cancel out 1 of them.
Cool. Bam.
Alright.
So one more. Let's do this thing.
Come on, big money.
Ooh,
Oh,
so you beat him.
Whack.
Dead.
What?
Dead.
What?
So you get 3 glory for beating them,
Woot.
and 3 glory for
Balls
this.
deep.
Sweet.
So,
So
6
one
forward.
big.
you also get that.
Now, how many is this and how many is this?
5 is a big one, 1 is a small one.
Okay,
So
so
six.
big and a little.
Now you don't have that yet,
I don't have that
Oh,
yet.
yeah.
unless you get to the end of this danger, or here, flip that over.
It's like a research.
Which one?
The
No,
X.
Yeah.
Flip it over. It should like a little. There you go.
Okay.
X is gonna get you.
So you can either camp down.
Okay.
When you camp down, you get to claim.
Oh, not yet.
No, that stays at
It
you.
stays with you.
That's how we know it's the end of a round.
Oh.
So it can either you can camp down, at which point you'll get to keep all that. You get to keep the danger marker, and you heal all your wounds
Or,
because you camped down. Or you can press your luck and keep on going.
but then,
If he fails the next one, he loses all of it.
so that's where the press your luck.
That's where the press your luck's at.
Yeah, fuck that. That was awesome fighting.
Cam down. Stick with what we got.
Just make some beans. I'll be there in a minute.
We'll come back.
All right.
We'll go in. Okay.
All right.
Good.
So he's camping down. So you
Camping
get
down.
the 6 glory. Your wound goes away.
Wound.
Yeah, just
Bam.
put it at the side.
Okay.
Deal. And you get that glory now. That glory is yours.
Sweet. That's ours.
And you
Bam.
keep that danger marker. Now it's Sherry's turn. Where are we gonna go? How much your event?
Okay, so I am
Roll a
here.
die. Roll a die.
I'm gonna roll this
Second part doesn't
green
matter.
Come hang
die.
out where I'm at.
Loyalty.
I
is
did.
right.
That's
works.
exactly where I'm going.
You can either.
Get you a 4. Oh, you got a 6.
You can
Okay.
go
Wow.
You can, yeah, you can play it on me, or you can play it. I don't have anything. I mean, you can play it
One
on
of your stats is more than.
My cunning's terrible. My agility and lore are pretty good. My combat's all right.
Can we trade allies and stuff? I can't remember.
Going for
From the same space.
We're going for
Okay.
that.
The shield
this
of the
guy.
Azure Jewel.
This guy right here.
Dun,
He went here.
I think we're gonna need to pretty much go to the Caribbean. That's like the only
Well,
thing
that's
we
kind
have
of
a chance
It's
I mean,
of making it to.
if I could, I'd go to the Caribbean.
I need a 3D Caribbean.
I love
We
it.
got
Caribbean
we got
right
5
now.
times.
All right, so you're adventuring now.
Yeah.
He's
All
adventuring.
right. Hidden trap.
Ho!
Spot the pressure plates in the floor and move carefully through the pattern of stones to avoid springing the trap. This is an and. You have to make both of these. So
Happy
first
Panda
off, you
dance.
have to
He's
make a
gotta do the Happy
lore,
Panda dance.
4 or better.
Twice.
So what's your lore?
My lore is a 4.
You get that
Yeah,
many
they have
dice.
happy-
No rhyme and
You're
time.
going for
Swear.
you're going for 4 or better.
He meant to rhyme.
So you want to roll those, and you need
All the time.
as long as you get at least 1 4 or better, you get to keep trying.
Okay, so it's my mystics in that regard.
Sort of, yeah.
Okay, great.
You got both of them.
Good.
You got 2 4s or better. So you did the first part. Now you have to make an agility 5 or better.
My agility is not as great as his.
3.
I got
You
a
get to
3.
roll
So you got to only roll 3.
Three
You got
dice.
4.
3.
There you go.
Okay, so that's what that means. Is how many dice you get.
Exactly.
To
That's
roll
your dice pool.
Suck.
Ed.
You got this
Zach.
right now.
You need at least
Bam.
1 5.
Do it.
Got it. So
Dang.
you've got 3 glory, and you guys have a second danger mark.
Oh.
Danger, danger.
Her voltage.
Now, do you want to keep trying?
3 of these.
Oh, 3.
Now that's yours.
Yeah,
it's
yours.
not shared. That's yours.
not shared.
But
So to get this,
you get the danger
to
too.
get this, do we have to do it individually, or could we
No,
combine
you
as a
combine you combine. If you're on a team, you're combining your danger.
Danger, danger.
So you need one more
team? One more to get that one.
to get that one. No, you got it.
Now
It's
you
only
got
2.
it.
Oh,
He has. Now that goes to him.
What?
The
This-
danger marker?
Mm-hmm.
Not the
What?
danger, the actual treasure.
The actual treasure goes to him.
this goes to him.
Yes.
It's
So,
yours.
Not the blue part.
Now-
Okay, not the blue skull.
Now
the blue
there
skull.
are rumors of a new artifact,
Which is where the blue skull will go.
which is
Okay. Wait.
the Mine of Illusion. It's a temple. Temples are a little different. So, draw a location. We'll find out where the temple goes. Hey, baby, where's the insert?
South Africa.
On the
Ooh.
That
You
is
take the
a
French out of your
lion.
mouth
know.
and tell me what to do.
I'm just.
I've been to those.
All right.
Oh, I just wanted to get out
So
of the
now,
country.
in order, he has that. Now, I don't think there was anything special on the rules where it says of the Azure Jewel. It didn't say anything, did it?
No. Nothing special.
And what does it say of the dam? Because we didn't do that for her.
Nothing.
Curse. After completing each danger hero roll a d6 on the roll of 1, 2, or 3. Take a 1.
She camped down anyway, so it didn't
Didn't
it didn't matter.
Okay.
Fix the.
Okay. So that is it for his turn. You don't have that. You have to try to get it to a city and sell it.
Before I take this.
You can
Any
do it.
city? So like we can go back to Germany and sell it? Cool.
If you sell it at a gold city, you sell it for the value it shows on there.
Mhm.
If you sell it at one of the silver cities,
I don't think
you
it's
sell it for one less.
Okay. So these were all
Drink
gold cities. This is silver.
Open
Yeah, it's main,
Yeah, I
major
didn't try,
cities versus
'cause I was
minor
like, you
cities.
said it was, I was
basically.
like, I'm not even gonna try. I want to tear up my hand.
So it just
find
costs
out
like
it's not.
1 to get here, right?
Oh,
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I didn't have
And
a
if
little
you
hero
get,
or anything on it. Like,
If you get incapacitated for any reason,
Uh-huh.
you roll. Basically, you roll, and it's a 50-50 chance that you lose the artifact.
That's rough.
Do the happy panda dance.
Bill, you're up.
Right.
Yeah. What are the rules?
It says, Curse. During this adventure, you are -1 cunning.
That sucks.
That doesn't hurt me as bad because I've got.
Yeah, I'm down to 1. And what's the one? The
This
mine
one?
say? Yeah.
It says, after each danger, roll a d6. On the roll of 1 or 2, discard that danger and any glory gained during
Oh,
it.
that sucks.
And that's the temple.
That's yeah. Ooh.
That'll be fun. I'm going to the Caribbean.
Okay. I might come depending on how this goes. I might come help you.
hold this
Okay.
for me.
Yeah. Don't.
A wee Mac.
Okay. He played an event card and it let him get a free gear.
Oh, we
I'm gonna go check my contacts out real quick.
Hot 3 times.
That's what
like
Alright, we can rock and
kangaroo.
roll with.
All right. We're perilous bridge. This old bridge looks to be weathered and crumbling. Time to go across the other side. It's agility 4 or
I don't
better.
do bridges.
Agility 4 or better?
Yeah. You need 2 of them.
You've played this before, right?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Got it.
you nailed it. You already got that one. So he gets 1 possible glory.
And
There, Jared.
Okay.
just, yeah, it's on the side. I'm going to keep going.
Keep going. All right. Hidden trap. Lore 4 or better and cunning 5 or better. Your cunning is -1.
But so they're all 3 right now. So it's an and. So
Yes.
lore
So you
4
need your lore 4 or better first. No cliffhanger.
Making sure.
So he falls into a pit of fire.
Was that a trap?
Seriously?
Yes.
Fall into
No,
a
the first one was a
pit.
trap.
This is a trap now.
It's a trap!
It wasn't before.
No, it still is.
Okay, because I could use that. I didn't
Oh,
realize
wait.
that. Yeah. If I activated, I get +3 adventure dice for the trap test. I probably should have said that beforehand.
Oh, shit.
though.
Do it. Do it. You get to roll 3 more dice.
I remember this, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And if you fail, you discard him.
Is that what it says?
No, he's tapped. That's all that does.
Oh, if the test is failed. I thought you discarded.
No.
Yeah, definitely gonna do that. Got it. Twice.
Okay, you got it. All right, now it's cunning 5 or better.
So it's still 3. Got it.
Nice. Actually, you should have, because he's tapped, you don't get that benefit, so you should have only rolled 2, but it doesn't matter,
Yeah, I
whichever
got
2 you
3.
rolled.
Okay.
All right, so that's 3 glory and another danger marker.
Danger, danger.
I can either come there and I can finish up the last two, or you can keep going.
Taking nothing so far. I might as well keep going, and then maybe you can go somewhere else.
All right. Cargo plane mishap. Something's not right. Your flight has been sabotaged. Find a way out of this midair predicament.
This is
So you only get 2. Let's go roll a 6 on this. Come on, Billy. Yes!
Damn! That was great.
So 3 more glory.
I need
So
Josh
that's,
Michael
hey,
over
we
here.
need 6 more, Jared.
Yeah.
Put there.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
Alright, so.
I thought about it.
Josh, which one is your character?
Come down, hang out
the
with
guy
me.
with the
Come
shotgun on his shoulder
Oh,
in
we're
Russia.
go down there too.
Yeah, you only need a few to get there.
Oh, this
All
entire
right.
I'm the reclusive novelist that
think
lives
it
in
is.
Rio de Janeiro.
I'm gonna roll it.
Roll a 2,
Two.
you're there.
I'm like Hemingway.
Oh, wait, no, you're up here. You can
Except
so
Rio de Janeiro.
1,
Where you headed?
2. You're not there
so I'm
yet.
there.
Yeah.
Roll, see if you got a fight or if you get an event.
Fight or flight.
Had I been intelligent, Josh would be knocked out right
Thanks.
now. It would've-
Maybe.
Knock the fuck out. 3.
All right, you get an event.
Event.
Beery.
Need a big number.
Big number, big number, big number.
4.
No whammy, no whammy.
You don't want to move through Eastern Europe.
Obviously, yeah, I can't take it.
And you said water spaces are 1?
They cost me 1 less.
1 less. So you go 1, 2, 3. You make it to North
We
Atlantic.
can use it.
Yeah, it's best choice.
Okay.
And then I gotta roll a dice.
We could on one of us if they don't win in this round.
Whatever.
Naturally. But I get to go first.
That's true.
Please be easy.
Deadly snakes.
That's maybe easy.
6s cause 2 hits.
Thanks, Nick.
But they only have 3 ones. So
I
you
have
another
snakes.
dice. So if I can
Okay,
kill them.
5,
Indiana
yeah.
Jones.
Why has it gotta be snakes in a plane?
Right?
I got all these smoke and snakes on this
1, 2, 3.
motherfucking plane.
So he kills them before they get to attack because of his gun.
Sweet.
You get 3
That's
glory.
annoying.
I'll take it.
All right.
What if I
Nice.
would have had to fight snakes in martial arts?
What do we need?
I need 3 of those.
3 of these.
That would have been awesome. Go like karate chopping snakes and stuff.
Hi-ya!
All right.
There are not enough singles in this thing. Too many
about
fives,
to
not
win
enough
it.
singles.
We gotta
Yeah,
distribute
yeah.
it
Well-
because I have to get to my city
yeah.
and he has to get to his.
Oh, you have to
Oh,
go
you
back to your
both
original
have to.
city?
Yep.
Oh.
But if he can make it to use the plane to move.
Yeah, I know.
You don't
So
play.
water spaces count as 1, you said, because of the plane?
I don't know, whatever it
I thought
says.
that's-
No, I have an ability.
How could they play?
Yeah, I got a plane, baby.
Where you at here?
I'm right there. Hold on, I got to count
Oh.
where I'm going. I rolled, what I rolled, 7? Is that what I rolled?
I think, maybe.
7, yes. It's right there.
1. And then I get 1 less movement on, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just go to New York, and then I can get down to Rio.
New York.
Sounds like a
So I'm going to New York.
I forgot you lived in Korea.
And then
New York.
Is that where
Hey, no,
reclusive
you should use
novelists
this.
live?
Totally use this on
It's a
Josh right
card to
then. You
keep. Doesn't matter.
should totally use this on him.
Play
Do
it.
it. Can I help
oh
you?
yeah, that won't do any good.
I'm not on a mountain space.
Oh, I thought you were here.
No, I'm in
Oh.
New York.
Yeah, he's in a.
No mountains in New
he's
York.
He's in a port.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'm selling
The
it
cities are different. Okay.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
7.
cities
I
are
need
different.
7, please.
7 what?
7.
I ate it.
I need 7 fortune, please.
Yes.
7.
Not glory.
Fortune.
1 gold.
Every time I say glory, it reminds me of this Lord song. 'cause
Glory
it's called
hole?
Glory and Glory and
That's what it
Glory.
reminds me of.
That's what it reminds me of.
Especially when Josh is talking about it.
Of course. Of course.
I don't know if your mind automatically went there.
your turn.
With you, not Josh.
Okay.
You don't know
You're
Josh that
falling.
well.
Again, I know Josh better than you.
I just have to get here.
That well?
Can I sell this?
You got to do this
I don't know,
first.
do you
Whatever
know
happens in
that
the
well?
city.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? You know Josh that well. That's all you.
I say, I don't know. Do you know him that well?
Oh,
Auction value.
there's now an auction in Sydney. You can roll a dice to sell to try and sell it. If you roll
I just need
a 1
five.
or a 2, you have to sell it for 2 less fortune. If you roll a 3, you sell it for the price. If you sell it for 4 or 5, it's +2. You roll a 6, it's +4.
Ooh,
I just
nice.
need 3, yo.
That's nice.
So you're just gonna sell it normally.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so she gets
So
3.
I get 3 fortune, but
Is it the roll that you just rolled, or is it the roll that
You go on the bottom.
I'm confused.
You
The
can
is
auction it
always
instead of
there.
selling it normally. You can now
sell
auction
normal,
it. Yeah.
Or you can auction.
It's like
Okay,
an
I get
energy
you.
play
Yeah,
effect,
I
yeah.
get you. I get you.
Okay. We have.
All right,
we just have to
initiative
make it
time.
back to our
Again?
cities.
Initiative.
I'm from Hong Kong.
We roll well, it's over.
We just have to make it back to our cities.
3.
no.
5.
3.
2.
1.
You getting him in? That's the first time you haven't
Wait,
rolled a
do
6 on initiative.
You're first, it looks like.
Okay. So I have to make it back to Hang Gang.
Pretty much.
Hang gang.
They'll do it. I think they're going to win.
Oh.
Do I have to do the
Tasha's got to
city
make it
thing?
back to hers, doesn't she?
Yeah, you got to do city.
I'm already in mine.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
already in hers.
I'm dead.
Another auction.
Auction.
And then she stands up, and that's it. You guys win.
Yay!
That's harsh.
It all came down to initiative. If you or him would have gone first, we'd have won.
Wow.
Because we would have had, he would have just had to move 1, and I would have gotten
The
enough.
playing would have given him plenty.
That's a
Yeah.
tight game.
What's the tight
That
game?
was scary.
Tasha
No.
literally just dies at it.
3 wouldn't have done
And
it.
that would have done it.
Well, you got the water.
But we
that's
won.
one less.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
You'd have been right there on
We
that.
won.
I'd have seen Rio in the distance, but
We didn't even do anything. We won.
I mean, like,
Dangerous. Oh my god, Spike.
Oh, you almost.
I would have won everything.
No, you can
Spike
never
the
do
dice.
that. Like if
One
you
more time,
try.
But
One
he
more
did,
time.
yeah, he
And he didn't listen. Like we kept
I'd
telling
be
him,
like, Cody, you don't
like
have
that.
to roll him quite that crazy. It's
Spike one more time,
he'd go,
dude.
he'd go, oh sorry, and then he'd do it again.
Like immediately afterwards. I'm sorry.
Show me what you do.
Sorry guys, very good.
He like spiked.
Oh,
This is close.
Scared me.
That's a green pile.